Today I'm going to be doing the 6 fan arts challenge. It's a challenge that's been going on around Instagram and Twitter and all their various social media outlets, where basically you let your followers choose 6 characters for you to make fan art of, and then your followers give you characters to make fan art of, and you have to choose 6 of them. That's the premise. It took me way too much effort to say that, but that is the premise of the challenge. I'm still working on the Zodiac video, and I do have that video planned, doing the Earth signs next, as I said before, but I got that right now. Since the trend is going on right now, I thought it would be more appropriate to get this video out because algorithm, even though I'm pretty sure this video is only going to get like 2 views. But anyway, without further ado, let's get spicy. Alright, so the first character that I'm drawing was requested by Scottish Delight over on Instagram. It's Darwin from the Amazing World of Gumball. Of all the characters that I've drawn in this video, or that I'm going to draw in this video rather, this is the only character that I'm familiar with. I used to watch Gumball a lot as a kid. I still kind of watch Gumball a lot, and I kind of grew up with watching Gumball. Gumball actually had a little bit of an influence on my actual cartoony style. I've actually drawn Darwin a few times. I really like this request just because Gumball really suits my art style. For this drawing, I kind of wanted to go my own stylistic route, and I gave him green eyes, just because in my art style, I like to give my cartoony characters, like, weird sort of eye color. Like, for example, me, I have purple eyes when I draw myself, so I want to give him green eyes to sort of contrast from his orange skin, and also give more of a balance with his green shoes. But other than that, this is one of my favorites of the bunch, and yeah, this is Darwin from Amazing World of Gumball. The next character that I'm drawing is Kagamine Len from Vocaloid, or I guess they're not from Vocaloid, I guess they're just a Vocaloid singer. Anyway, I am not super familiar with this character, like, at all. Like, when I was recording this video, this was the first time I've heard of this character. I tried to combine, like, my style with, like, weird sort of, like, chibi anime style, but instead it just looked like some shitty anime drawing that I would have done when I was 15, and I'm just really not happy with the way that it turned out, and I feel like I didn't do this character justice, so, sorry, Julani. The next character that I'm drawing is Isabelle from Animal Crossing. This was requested by Tuck Wayne on Instagram. He just vaguely said Animal Crossing with no context. Thank you for that. Anyway, for this drawing, I wanted to give it sort of like that line artless style. I feel like this would have looked a lot better if it did this digitally, but I don't really have the time to do digital art, or like the RAM on my laptop to do digital art, like I said in my previous video where I did a speed paint. I don't like doing speed paints like digitally, is what I'm getting at. But anyway, yeah, I tried to do like this line artless style. Some of the pencil marks actually bled through my alcohol markers, and if you've ever worked in alcohol markers, you know that it's pretty hard to erase pencil marks after it's already been covered in alcohol marker. But other than that, this turned out really cute, and I really like the way this turned out as well. And anyway, there you have it. That's Isabelle from Animal Crossing. The next character that I'm drawing was requested by Vasia Loves You, and it's Lupin the Third. I've heard of this anime before, but I've never really watched it. I kind of watched like a few episodes when I was like researching for this video, and it seems really badass and cool, and I kind of want to get into this anime. But anyway, for this drawing, initially, I wanted to draw in my sort of like semi-realistic style. I actually had a bit of trouble with this drawing, as you can see, but I kind of persevered, and I drew it in a style that's a lot more loyal to the actual anime. For the coloring, I'm very proud of the way that I colored this. It turned out really well, and I really love the shading on everything, especially the shading and the definition of the tie. Of all things, I really like the way that I shaded the tie. And for his outfit, when I was looking at reference pictures, it seems like his most iconic outfit is the red jacket, blue shirt, yellow tie. That's the outfit that I see him in most of the reference images, so I drew him in that. I don't know anything about the show, or like if he changes his outfit for like a specific reason or anything, or if that's just like the animators changing the colors of his outfit, but that's just the outfit that I chose, just because I feel like it's the most iconic. But anyway, that's Lupin the Third, from Lupin the Third. The next character that I'm drawing is Giorno Giovanna from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've actually seen JoJo. I've seen like the first season and the second half of the second half. I've actually seen the first season. Now I've actually seen JoJo. I'm familiar with JoJo. I've seen the first season and like half of the second season, but I haven't seen any of the seasons that Giorno Giovanna's in, so I don't really know anything about this character, but I have seen JoJo. When I was drawing this, I kind of wanted to go for a super exaggerated route and just draw the most ridiculous JoJo face ever, so I just threw all knowledge of anatomy and form out the window, and I just drew facial features. And initially, when I was drawing this, I kind of just drew it as like a joke, sort of like,
wow, lol, I'm gonna make the most ridiculous face.
But then, by the end of it, it turned out really well, if not significantly better than the other drawings in this video, which is both surprising and sad that a drawing that I put very little consideration into turned out to be better than every other drawing that I've actually put somewhat consideration into. But anyway, this is Giorno Giovanna from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, the last character that I'm drawing actually isn't a character. This wasn't requested by anybody. I wanted to do my own fan art. And this is the great animator Max Fleischer. Max Fleischer was an American animator, or at least I think he was American. I'm gonna assume he's American. But anyway, he is an animator. He is the creator of Betty Boop. He worked on Popeye the Sailor, and he also worked on the Superman cartoons from the 40s, along with other really great pieces of animation work and animation history. He actually invented the rotoscope, and he's also one of my biggest stylistic influences. Like, he's had a big influence on my art style, and when I discovered him and his art, I instantly fell in love with his style. His surrealism, just everything about his art style is just perfect. I might do an actual tribute drawing for Max Fleischer because he's just one of my biggest influences. But anyway, that is the end of the 6 fan arts challenge, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.